Transformers 96 here with another review, this time of The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, Grinnah the Goblin, or Grinnah, I don't know how you say his name, but yeah. So overall packaging is really nice. I like the outline of the bubble, it looks pretty cool and gives it a nice look. I would have liked a lot more a picture from the movie. This is just a picture of the toy, but still it's nice. And on the back you get a nice bigger picture of the figure, the same small picture of the toy, also available, and then a bio of this guy. He is the chief interrogator of the goblins. So pretty cool. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the goblin that talked in the movie. This was the one that when the hobbits were thrown in front of the the dwarfs were thrown in front of the Goblin King. This guy's the one that talked. He said something, my malevolences, or something like that. I cannot remember what he said, but this was the one that talked, if I'm not mistaken. So overall, let's go into the figure. So sculpting first, this is what is really fantastic on this guy. Look at this face sculpt. Really weird looking, but extremely accurate. I love the ears and everything, the eyes. It's all painted extremely well. Love the little teeth in there. You can see his gums and the way the nose is formed. Looking really cool. He's got a little bit of hair on his head, which is nice, and then he's kind of got a little bit of a hunchback kind of thing going on, and overall just the paint is done extremely well. Just complete it looks like it was originally, you know, kind of like a white cream kind of color, and then some splashes of burgundy and red, and a little bit of yellowish and stuff like that, which is awesome. Really done extremely well, and I like these little bumps that are sculpted on. They're not just painted, so that's pretty cool. And overall, yeah, I like the strange like size of some of his limbs, which is neat. He's got extremely long arms, which is pretty cool. His arms go like down to his feet, which is pretty neat. I like that kind of look. And then he's got really big feet, as you can see. They're very long, and the nails and everything are painted really well on it, which is interesting. As far as the accessories and things he comes with this. It's a stick. It does have a handle though. It looks like it's a stick that they put a bag on it and tied the bag onto the stick so that it has a nice holding handle. See if we can focus. Now it's focusing on my hands. There you go. So now you can see it really well. I like it. It looks like a bunch of little twigs bound together. Not going to do a lot of damage. And then he comes with these kind of like little strings or whatever. They are removable and extremely annoying. He does have a knife that is in there, which is pretty cool. I wish the knife was removable, but it isn't. These little things, they don't stand up very well. If you just have them and you don't touch them on your shelf, they'll stay. But if you don't, you know, they'll fall off. Really, I don't know. You can pick how you want to display them on him, because he comes packaged with both of them on this side, I think. But the box pictures him with the double like this. So I don't know what's right. I'm gonna leave it like this, but you can just remove it all together if you wish. If you would like to see that, here you go. And just the small one's a little hard to get over his face, but you can do that. And then the bigger one's pretty easy to get off. So there you go. So if you would just like him without those little things on, you can do that. And just, you can see the detail on his chest and everything a lot better. Really cool. His loincloth is done well. It's brown with some black highlights. Goes all the way to the side. Really neat. Do like it. Overall, it's an extremely cool little goblin guy. And some comparisons. Let's just size comparison. Here he is with the dwarf. About right. I think the goblin's just a bit taller than the dwarf, which should be right. I think it's hard to tell. I don't know what the actual size of these two characters were in the movie, but I think that it's about right. The goblin should be maybe a tad bit bigger, or the dwarf a tad bit smaller, however you like to look at it. Here he is with his king, his master. As you can see, pretty cool. Not in scale, I don't think. If you want to hear more of my thoughts on the scale, watch my Goblin King review. But overall, I think that the Goblin King's a little bit too small, but overall, he looks fine with him. He actually looks really nice with the Goblin King, and overall, really cool. Really like the goblins in the movie. They were one of my favorite parts of the movie. Definitely my favorite scene was the goblin attack, and overall, the toy does the figure justice. Really really great, a lot of nice detail, and articulation is pretty good. He's got a swivel neck, no up or down or anything, but the swivel is nice, and it kind of allows him to kind of look to the side when it swivels, which is cool. Ball hinge shoulders, hinge swivel elbows, swivel wrist, swivel waist, ball hinge hips, hinge swivel knees, and no ankle. No problem that there's no ankle. I mean, it doesn't really need it. But overall, you can do a lot of kind of neat poses with this guy and everything. And overall, he is a very nice figure. I do highly recommend them to the Goblin fan. And if you want to get a couple, why not? Because there were many goblins in the movie, that's for sure. So overall, he's really cool. He goes well with the other figures, and especially the Goblin King. Thanks for watching.